Okay, a little between episode update here. I logged in just to ensure that my claim is still doing well, and as you can see, it most certainly is not. Now, it doesn't look like the aggressors actually took much of anything. I don't remember what all I put in here, but it doesn't look like much, if anything, is missing. Indeed, it looks like they just came by, bashed my claim down. I took my own bones off the ground. They didn't even take those. And took the hides off the racks, but that appears to be all that's missing. Um, I played a game of See the Difference, and yeah, everything's all the same. I went and visited the cave and brought back the Dreamcatcher to replace my claim, and that's when I realized I should probably be recording. So I'm just going to go quickly get the bone material to replace my claim, and we'll hope this one actually survives. Okay, that really didn't take very long at all. It helped that I had the two bones kind of as a reserve, so I'm just going to plonk this all back down. Alrighty. Now, my true hope is that that was like a one-off troll, and not someone who lives nearby, so that's not just going to happen again. I guess I'll only really be able to know in about 8 hours. Though, it looks like they came by recently. These blueberries are still on the ground. I didn't see that at first. Oh, that's probably what they took out of here, huh? Well, all the same. I guess I'll just put these squirrel hides on the rack. And, yeah, let's hope that that doesn't happen again, huh? I suppose maybe it would be wise of me to collect more bones, so that I'm not stuck collecting bones in the event that I need to rebuild my claim again. It's not a terrible idea, I suppose. Okay, I might have gotten a little carried away. This was supposed to be just a routine bone collecting operation. This way people can see, hey, I'm sleeping here. Don't touch my stuff. That's the theory, anyway. Well, no way to know until we check it. It's currently 6 in the morning, so my claim will be active at 2 p.m. by my math. Let's see if it stays. Okay, another between episodes clip here. It's going to be a really extended cold open. I have to be to work very soon, but I logged in to check my claim. Bada boom, the claim is done. So let's go into the cave and see if it's still there. Oh, that's interesting. Take a look at this. Someone's been mining. I don't know why. Looks like there's just pegmatite and slate there. But yeah, someone's been mining over there. Thank giggity goodness they didn't seem to come by over here. Oh, they totally did. It's all gone. Oh, man. Oh. Why? I even put a sign up and everything. And these animals just take everything. I have to go to work, but I have time for one more thing, and I'm just gonna do it. See, I'm thinking if people are mining over here, there's a pretty good chance that they live somewhat nearby. And if someone lives somewhat nearby, pretty good chance those are my thieves. So I don't know, let's see. I want to check maybe this cave again. See if we get any hint as to who did this. This just sucks through and through. It's awful. And it means that I'm at least 40 hours down. This sucks. Okay, and we're back. So you may notice I have a little bit of leather in my inventory. This is because I logged in about 5 minutes ago, and in a bit of desperation, I heard footsteps coming toward my base. So I rushed and I grabbed all the leather out of the tanning tubs. Turns out it was a boar. But you wouldn't believe how quick I grabbed that leather. I'm at peace with the fact that I'm assembling this episode piecemeal at this point, because this is the third, like, time skip that we've had in this episode so far, and I haven't even said good morning yet. But here we are, we're back. It has been an unacceptable amount of time. It's been like at least 24 hours since I formally sat down to continue recording, so my claim is good. This is claim number 2. It's fully here. Of course, we don't have enough leather yet for a palisade. So, yeah. I guess what I need to do... I think what I need to do first thing is stop by the cave. I think I'm going to give myself a little more space in my claim, because stuff is pretty cramped right now as it is. That'll do. Okay, now that I've got a little bit of space in my inventory, I'm going to head down to the cave and see what we have left in there. Probably not a whole lot, if those people came back while I was at work, which they might have. Yeah, to be expected. They took the bone glue and ropes, which, yeah, naturally, of course, that's what they're going to take. But they had already taken that by the time I checked last, so that's not really a new thing. I think what I'll do, just so I don't have to rebuild it, I guess I'll make some ropes while I'm here. To think critically, I don't think there's anything of value left in the cave, really. There's like a single fish, and that's it. The combination of the thieves and me have taken everything else, so I don't think I need to come back here anymore. Which itself means that I'm back to something I kinda hate, which is crate living. Cupboards spoil me so bad, and then I have to go back to using crates, and they just suck. But that's the price I pay for having things inside my claim. Now you'll notice that I mostly emptied my inventory. I still have this leather on me. Now, I am forced to make a really difficult choice, which is either A, leave my leather in my claim, where it is unattended and therefore theftable, or to keep it on my person, where someone can beat me up and take it. There's no world where this is perfectly safe, except one where I maybe, like, make an alt and have him carry it. But because I'm not willing to do that, I need to get a little cheeky. Which is, if I can't protect it, my best hope is to hide it. Now, this is a trick that is not going to work on probably 90% of the game's player base. But if I sneak a basket right behind this tree, Someone who doesn't have hide trees on isn't going to be able to see that. That's the hope. So only by moving your camera, which not everyone is going to do, will you be able to see my secret leather basket, right? Now, I'm going to keep that on me when I log out, but at least for the time being, whenever I'm out and about while online, I don't have my leather in my inventory, where it is catastrophically at risk. And the reason I have to go out and about is because I don't have the 20 bones that one would need to build a palisade. So even if my leather was done right now, which I need 2 more pieces, and one piece is probably 6 hours out, and these other pieces are just starting. So we're about pretty much back at square zero, where we're 30 hours away from leather. Or at least enough leather. Now, because when we have leather, we're going to have 12, we kind of have 2 extra pieces of leather. So perhaps one thing I'll make, just because I can afford it, is I'll make a poor man's belt, and that'll replace my reed weave belt. Okay, that's nice. And perhaps I'll also make a set of poor man's gloves to protect my little hands. And spending this leather in the grand calculus of everything quite literally doesn't matter, because I have to wait for the same amount of time anyway because of the setback. Because I have to wait for this leather to be done, no matter how you slice it. So, now when that leather finishes, I'll have exactly 10 pieces, which is exactly enough. And hey, having these gloves also means that I can pick up hedgehogs, which is another source of bones, and by extension, hides and leather. So, that's actually not my first priority. Right now, my study desk being empty is actually my greatest concern, so I'm going to start with that. Oh my days, someone's built a milestone trail already. Let's see where this leads. Feels like a bad omen that there's a bear on this trail. Am I following these stones to my death? I think we have something here, boys. Let's take a look. Now, you gotta ask yourself a critical question. Just because they're here, does that mean they're the thieves? We don't know for sure that these are the guys who stole my leather. We have no way of knowing that. What I will say is that it's mighty suspicious that this is the first colony I should see. This is the first civilization I have laid eyes on this world. And they have a milestone leading right to my house where I was stolen from. Curious, is it not? I can't help but feel that this, like, mine over here actually is a little bit of exculpatory evidence in defense of those people that I found. Because that cave that they're based at, surely that's where they're getting their metal? And if they have ore in that cave, why would they come all the way over here to mine? Doesn't make any sense, right? So I think that could lead one to believe that probably wasn't them, actually. Okay. I think I'm slowly coming to additional decisions, possibly reckless decisions. I'm going to give myself some time to think on it. Not long, but long enough that it calls for an episode break. I'm going to get the leather into my inventory where it's safe. Safe from intruders, perhaps, but not necessarily safe from myself. And with that confounding statement, I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned, and good night.